And welcome back. We're switching gears and getting into a little bit of basketball action. We have with us on set this morning a member of the Inter-Office Basketball League, a representative, the treasurer, none other than Delroy Fairweather. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning.
Morning,
Different
guys.
hat this morning.
Yes.
All fun and jokes aside, no pun intended.
The great Houdini. No, you see me, no, you don't.
Now you're here to discuss what's taking place in the IBL.
Yes.
And of course, the upcoming games that we're to look forward to as fans of inter-office basketball.
Well, I like how you touch on the fans of the inter-office basketball because really and truly we would really want to see more of these office fans come out to cheer on their teams. The league started off maybe probably a month and a half or 2 months ago. 14 teams, of course, were registered in the league. And those were split up in two categories, Category A and Category B. The funny part, Category A was like all governmental agencies, and then Category B were like the more regular offices. So pretty much our schedule we had like 3 games on Thursdays, 3 games on Fridays, and then 6 games on Sundays. So that like kind of one knockout round type tournament. Now, this weekend that went was basically the do or die, what we call the do or die, because like the number 1 seed had to play the number 4, etc. So like you had one very good team like Belize to the Council. You also had Grace Kennedy. You know, them guys got knocked out. You know, and they were poised to actually be in the playoff. Now you had one team tough enough towards, man, then I like the sleepers.
That's Rico Black's team?
Yes, yeah, not take a for Rico Black. Rico Black came out of the woodworks and Rico Black managed to secure one of the top 4 spots.
Yeah.
Rico Black team will be playing against BWS, which I won last year rivalry because last year Rico Black knocked out BWS for the championship. And then you have the police department who will be playing against the KHMH or Ministry of Health. But again, like I said, one of the things that we're asking honestly to have these fans come out because the games were being played at the SCA auditorium. Yeah, we had quite a few issues with securing venues because of course during September time, you know, the Civic was booked out, you know, for obvious reasons. And then, you know, Mexico Center was actually where we used to play these games, but Mexico Center, of course, you know, still needs to be, some repairs need to be done on it. So we moved over to SCA, a really nice venue, you know, nice open up space, had some big fans in there. That
Properly ventilated.
Yeah, properly ventilated and you know, but for some reason, like we know to get the fan base to come out, you know, and that's one of the things that we're trying to encourage, you know, because this level of basketball, although it might be not on the professional level, but these guys, they play really well, and the games are not per se huge blowout games. Like it's 8-minute quarters. And the scores at most you'd find like sometimes you'd have games like 1 basket deciding the game, you know. So, you know, the games are very competitive.
I want to take things back a bit further back, Delroy, and talk about how the Inter-Office Basketball League came together, because we're looking at different businesses competing against each other. But how did this come to be?
Well, I have just got involved this year, but from what I have known, it had been something that was in the making for some time. You had different organizations taking it over. Not to say that they failed or anything, but what actually happened, maybe they didn't have the resources, etc., to finish the season or to carry forward. And now, coming off the NEBL, a successful season, you know, we planned the inter-office season, pretty much kind of got all the logistics in place, putting out the call for these teams, and of course one of the highlight because you'll actually, once you walk away, you'll walk away with a ring. So, and this ring, the quality of this ring, it actually looks really superb. You know, it's a gold ring, and you know, it has all the bells and whistles. So it's something that you could feel proud to wear.
Yeah.
So you know, that's one of the highlights, and I think that is kind of what propels these firms to actually get involved with the whole inter-office league. You know, and we during the regular season we were utilizing 2 referees, but now for the playoffs we are going to utilize 3 because we don't want to have any issues, any problems. You know, you want it to be fair play. Like I said, the games could get a little bit physical. Of course, you know, it's basketball, it's a contact sport. But for the most part, you know, most people, like these players, they really, like I said, I am at all these games and I watch these guys. Some of these guys have, I would think, professional NEBL caliber.
I mean, if you look at it, these are basically athletes that would have excelled in their earlier years, but then transitioned into their career.
Yeah.
So this is an opportunity for them to show that, you know, they're not
Well,
cool.
yeah, and the thing is, you do have quite some of these offices do have some young players because there's a lot of basketball happening right now, and some of them actually are playing while they're playing in the IBL. They're also playing other tournaments. So you know, basketball is alive and well. It's just to organize it, and again, like I said, I think that's where the IBL comes in, and we're taking it to our next level. You know, because that's one of the slogan, just another level, you know. Yeah.
Look at those rings.
Yeah, those are the rings. Yeah, those, and that's exactly what these guys are playing for.
Oh man.
You know, and they're really beautiful. They're really nice rings for them to wear. So, apart from bragging rights, like I said, you have the hardware to go along with it. And the beauty about it, the 4 teams that are playing for the finals, each team will receive prizes, and of course, the winner will receive the rings. Right?
So the final series will also be played at SC Auditorium?
No. So now we're moving back to the Civic, and the game the first game will be on Saturday, starting at 7:30. And like I said, let me have to put on my other pair of eyes. So basically, on this Saturday night, starting at 7:30, the 7:30 p.m., you'll have the Ministry of Health squad. Which is led by Ryan Michaels, Darwin Zuniga, and Neil Nicholson, will battle against the Belize Police Department. You have 3 excellent players, Albert Longsworth, Stephen Wade, and Joseph Sutherland, right? After that game finishes, then from there we move into the second game, and these games will be best of 3, right? You have the defending champion, Tough Enough Tours, which is Rico Black, and he and his father and son duo.
Yeah.
Because the father plays and the son plays also. And then he has 2 adopted sons, who is Tyron Mission Edwards and Orland Baga Ferguson. But they can't take their eyes off Belize Water Services, because I'm telling you, BWS played on Sunday, and the level that they played at, that was almost like a championship game. You have Luis Barcelona Jr., Earl Bolo Johnson, and Travis Turbo Bernardes. So these guys, like I said, you know, you can't take away anything from them. And there's something, maybe when they get on the Civic, it's a whole different level.
Yeah.
You know, because
Different
and that's
kind of energy.
yeah, man,
Feels
and,
official.
yeah, man, and that's the reason why, you know, like you have like BWS who have a couple hundred people working. You know, like come out, you know, come out. You know, if you guys, yeah, man, if you guys want to, you know, call me 610-5190 and work out something. We'll work out something for you guys with the tickets. We could get it to you. The same thing with Ministry of Health. The same thing with the police department. You know, Tough Enough. You know, because that's what we want. We want people to come out and see these guys play.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, these guys are very excellent. You have this guy Earl Bolo Johnson. He's probably one of the oldest player, and he plays for BWS. You should see him on the ground on Sunday. Nothing. We changed his name from a basketball player to a goalkeeper because he's on the ground picking up. Nothing should go after. You know. So that's the intensity these guys are playing at.
Wow. Tell us about the ticket prices, because I mean, aside from people go on representing their company, I'm sure other people in general would want to just go and see.
So basically, with the Civic, we'll have ticket prices at $15, and you could pretty much sit wherever you want. Which would, if you want to sit on on the what you'd call the VIP court side, or if you want to sit in the regular section. We'll be doing parking under the Civic, likewise, to have a secured parking. And that's pretty much it. And like I said, it's if you come out early, you could choose the seat that you'd want. Because we're not going into that seat numbering, that whole seat numbering thing. And like I said, there's enough space for everyone to come in there and sit down, enjoy a good game, nice air condition. Of course, we'll have the bar open with drinks and little refreshments and stuff like that. So it's a family affair, basically, and again, like I said, Saturday night starting at 7:30. You could come out and catch 4 good games. Well, 2 good games. Then next week it will be on Friday. So from there on, we'll play on Friday. So again, like I said, everyone at this point is trying to secure their victory so that they could move on to the finals. So it's a best of 3 in both semifinals and finals. And like I said, at the end of the day, we are going to crown someone champion. Again, like I said, I can't tell you who I would have my monies on because Belize, of course, had a team in there, and they unfortunately got knocked out. I have to root for my company. So now I'm like, they fold my hand and but no, it was good though. It was good because it actually gives these guys an opportunity to showcase their talent. Yeah.
Excellent.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Delroy. As always, it's a pleasure. I'm not sure if you have any sponsors that you'd like to highlight for the event.
Yeah, man, sure. Give me 1 second here.
Pretty certain that list is lengthy,
No. Well, basically, from off the top of my head, I could go. Belize, of course, who is the sponsor of the tournament. You have Dolphin Production. You have Travelers. You have Sarah's Cabañas. I don't want to get myself in any problems.
You certainly want to give your thanks to all of them.
Yeah, man.
So if you miss
Sell
anyone,
the World, Nando's Wholesale, Mirab, Victor's Food, Boyne and Boyne. Yeah, man. And like I said, that's basically it. And if I miss anyone, I didn't do it intentionally.
A hold against me.
But like I said, I am imploring people to come out to the games. Like I said, it's a Saturday night. Come out, come and watch some good basketball. And I invite you guys out to come out. Because I know this I'm a basketball fan.
Yes, sir.
You're more than a comedy fan, right?
Yeah, but I show up to wherever, I want to support everything Belizean.
Yeah, man. And it's like I said, it's a good thing for the offices too, because then it allows these people to be working out, getting in shape. So it has a lot of benefits, a lot of benefits with it.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Delroy. It's a pleasure as always. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, it's all about International Credit Union Day. Don't go away.